What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kevin. Today I'm going to be talking about my main strategies on how to make high converting videos on TikTok organic dropshipping, Instagram organic dropshipping, YouTube, whatever it may be. I'm going to be showing you guys my exact strategies on how I'm able to make high converting videos that actually get you sales. So if you guys do enjoy this video, drop a like, subscribe, and let's get straight into the value. All right, guys. So my first strategy that I like to use is to make sure that you know exactly what your viewers are seeing and being up to date with the latest trends. So let's say you are running a product. In this case, I'm just going to imagine that I'm running a anime product here. You want to make sure that you're optimizing your For You page to where you're only seeing anime content and you're literally putting yourself in the shoes of your target audience. With that being said, you have all this kind of like information, and you're like, okay, so now I know exactly what my target audience is seeing. How can I implement this into my videos? So now you're gonna start making more engaging content that your target audience is going to like. And that alone is gonna bring more traffic into your videos. And those are gonna be engaged leads. Those are gonna be hot leads, hot traffic, because those are gonna be the people that are gonna actually buy your stuff because you are specifically targeting them. At the end of the day, you wanna make sure that you're only targeting people that are gonna be buying your product. You know, if I'm selling an anime product, I don't wanna be targeting people that like basketball because they're not gonna buy my stuff, right? So you need to make sure that you're targeting the people that are actually going to buy your stuff. It's pointless to have a super viral video that literally converts like $500 every 5 million views if it's not making you any money. Yeah, you made a viral video, but it's not converting at all. And so what the goal is here is we are trying to get as much hot traffic into our videos to convert to sales, right? This is exactly what we want. We want sales. At the end of the day, we don't really care about views. Yeah, they're cool, but we're trying to make money here. So that's gonna be my first way on how to make a high converting video. The second way to make a high converting video is to make sure people know exactly that you are the seller. People know you're selling this specific product. I see a lot of people really messing up on this aspect. People are really dumb nowadays. And I'm not even trying to be mean like that, but a lot of people that are scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Reels are literally brain rot zombies, right? They have no idea what's going on. And half the time, they don't even know you're selling that specific product, right? So you need to literally put it in their face like, hey, I am the one selling this product and this is exactly how to get it. Literally put yourself in the eye of like a 5-year-old, right? You need to make this specific, crystal clear message to them being like, hey, I'm the one that's selling this, and this is exactly how you get it. It sounds so dumb, but bro, people have no idea. They don't even read the description. They don't even look at your account. They just don't even understand what's going on. So you need to put it in their face. You need to do some sort of like call to action, right? So let's say you have a video that pops off, or maybe you don't, right? Make it present, make it known that you are selling it. Whether it's you're changing up the description to being like, hey, I am the one that makes these. Hey, you can get this in my link in bio. I would only do that if it's like a CTA, so a call to action. So you typically want to have some sort of traction in one video and then respond with a comment saying like, hey, I'm the one that sells it. But most of the time, you could kind of sparkle a little bit of a CTA within your normal style videos. So whether it's replying to comments being like, hey, yeah, I'm the one that, you know, sells this. You can get this on my website. Or you're putting in the description like, hey, get it from my website. I make these. Make sure that people know that you are the person that is making this. And again, like I said before, a lot of people really screw this up and you get all this traction in your videos and nobody knows you're selling it and you're not going to get any sales. And that's the last thing that we want, because again, we are trying to make money. We don't really care about the views. So again, put it in their face, literally act like these are kids, 5-year-olds, and be like, hey buddy, this is me. This is my product. I'm selling this. And then there you go. So that's gonna be my second strategy. My third strategy is to stay away from drop shippy content. I think people nowadays are getting a lot smarter. Drop shipping isn't what it was 5 years ago or even 2 years ago. I think people are getting a lot smarter and they're seeing like, okay, this is definitely a drop shipper. And I'm not saying you should stay away from every single kind of concept. A very known concept that we all know is the prototype versus the final product. I would try and stay away from that nowadays just because a lot of people are catching on to like, okay, this is obviously drop shipped. And also you're gonna notice that if you continue to do that style of content, you're just gonna get a lot more burners into your account. And that's just super annoying in the first place. So what I would try to do is try to make organic videos that people would actually watch when they're brain rotting, right? People don't want to see an ad when, you know, they're coming out of a 10-hour shift looking through their phone. They just want to see some cool content. they're not even trying to be like, honestly, they're not even really trying to buy anything, but you want to make sure that your content is actually engaging, entertaining, and then maybe you can kind of finesse a little bit of a, you know, hey, you can buy this at my store. And a lot of the times people impulsively just buy stuff online, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Is we want to make impulse purchases, but the only way to do that is to have the viewer engaged in the first place. And the only way to do that is to make organic content that flows with what they're seeing. So in this case, it would be their For You page. So I'm going to be showing a really good example at the end of this video. So make sure you stay tuned for that on what I mean by this. All right, guys. So the last way that I like to make high converting videos, this doesn't really tie into the video itself, but it does tie into the engagement, right? When people are commenting on your video saying like, oh my God, where can I get this? I love this. I need it. Where? You need to make sure that you are responding to every single comment with some sort of call to action, being like, hey, I'm the one that sells this. You can get it on my website, link in bio. And when people start seeing that you're actually replying to comments, they're going to want to comment even more, because at the end of the day, people just want you to comment back. And again, you're putting it in their face like, hey, buddy, I'm the one that sells this. You can get it in the link in bio. And it's super, super important. Another bonus tip too is when you are going viral with your product and you are making some sort of CTA, in this case being like a call to action, you want to make sure you're pinning your call to actions onto the top of your profile. Stop pinning the most viral video. At the end of the day, people don't really care how many views you get. You should be pitting how to get that specific product, right? Put that in their face as much as possible. And again, that will convert a little bit more to your website. Literally drive as much traffic as possible to your website. Stop flexing the views. People don't care. And you'll see you'll get a lot more sales. Another idea that I got from my boy Nico, shout out Nico for this one too, is putting some sort of FOMO into your bio. So FOMO, means fear of missing out. Make sure that you, put some sort of like, hey, sale ends tomorrow, sale ends this weekend. And again, that's going to drive people to go into your website, buy, because they have that scarcity mindset, like, oh my God, I'm going to miss out on this deal. And boom, you're getting more traffic into the website, getting more sales, and you're putting pressure on the customer. And last but not least, going back to telling people that you are the one that sells them, you want to make sure that you are doing multiple CTAs within one viral video. Guys, stop doing only one call to action. You can do multiple call to actions, multiple videos where you're responding to a comment, to again, putting it into their face. Guys, I know I'm repeating myself here, but you need to put it in their face like, hey buddy, like this is exactly how to get it. I'm the one selling it. Get it here, link in bio, boom. And guys, you need to remember too that this is going to be super warm traffic going into your website, just because you're putting out content that your customer base is looking at, and they're just going to relate so much more. And everybody that's going to your website is just going to be that much warmer and more prone to buying. All right, guys. So now I'm going to be showing you guys 3 examples of good converting videos in 3 different niches. So let's get started with the first video. All right, guys, so this first video is literally a masterpiece. This video got over 5 million views, and he did this perfectly. So as you guys can see, this is a dog toy that resembles a joint or a blunt, whatever, doesn't really matter. But he actually did a really good job. So he obviously used a Snoop Dogg audio, and again, it ties in perfectly into the video. It's literally a dog with a blunt, with a joint, whatever you want to call it, and it just relates so much more to that video. He also has a comment pinned to the top left saying like, I'm sold. And obviously people know exactly that, hey, this is somebody that's selling this product. This is the owner of the brand, whatever it may be. And he's showcasing it perfectly, right? He gives the dog toy to the dog. The dog is doing exactly what it's supposed to do with the toy. He looks super cute, showing off the product just perfectly in a good light. And then at the end, he adds that little CTA, which is get one in our profile. And it's perfect because he's driving all that traffic, that warm traffic of people that are actually interested into this product straight into their website, right in their faces in the video. And again, this video got 5 million views, and I'm pretty sure it converted amazingly because he was able to tie in that perfect call to action, engaging content, and also just related to that niche super perfectly using that Snoop Dogg audio. Not to mention, he also used a pretty good hook. The perfect dog toy doesn't exist. And again, that's going to make the viewer want to watch that video even more, and stay tuned for what's coming up next. All right, guys, so that was the first example. Really, really good example. Now we're going to get into the second example, and this is one of my favorites, so stay tuned.
Go gambling! Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh my God. I won! I actually won!
All right, guys, so this video was damn near a masterpiece, and I'll tell you exactly why. not only did it get over like 200,000 views, he literally showed the product perfectly in a good light. And let me tell you why. So in the video, he shows that people are saying like, hey, you can't really catch, big fish with this little pen rod. And he literally proves them wrong by showing them a progression of a small fish, a medium fish, and a super, super big fish that he catches with his own product. And again, he ties this in perfectly to a trend, which is let's go gambling, that whole let's go gambling sound. And he just tied it in perfectly with his product. So we found a good trend that's going on in the TikTok world. And then he just implemented his product with it and then showed the product in a good light. And then he added a CTA in the description of the video saying, hey, you can get this in our profile. And then boom, he's driving super warm traffic because he literally proved everybody wrong that he could catch a big fish into the website, and boom, he gets a ton of sales. So yeah, guys, this product is a really good one. Again, I'm pretty sure it's really high converting just because it falls into a very passionate niche. He also did a super, super good job in like showcasing the product as well as driving super warm traffic into his website by literally proving people wrong that, hey, this pen rod could actually catch really big fish, and it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Even tied in that CTA right in the description. And again, this video didn't really do too much, like, got a little less than the other video, but I promise you it's a super high converting video just because the way he did it. All right, guys, so that was the second example. Let me go ahead and show you the third example because this one is really, really good as well.
Stab it, strangle it, scoop out its guts, throw it off a cliff.
All right, guys, so this example is a crochet device. You guys have probably seen this on your burner before, but the person who's running this is literally running up a bag, and I'll explain why. So this video in particular got 19 million views, which is absolutely absurd on TikTok. And the way she did it was perfectly. She found a trend that was going on in the crochet world, in the crochet niche, and she perfectly demonstrated her product using that trend. So again, she literally, showed you guys how to use the Crochet Cure tool, and then implemented that audio that's going super viral within that niche. And then again, 99% of the comments are people wanting this product because again, it's warm traffic going straight into that video. TikTok is saying, okay, she's using this really specific sound in this very specific niche that's going super viral. Let's drive as much people that love crochet into this video, and boom, you have a super high converting video with super, super hot traffic and people wanting to buy this Crochet Cure tool. And again, this is just perfect the way she did this. I'm pretty sure it's a girl that's running this because again, it blends perfectly to the algorithm and For You page. Like literally just looks like a TikTok video. It doesn't even show any sort of like call to action, nothing. It's just a normal video that if you were a girl or a boy that likes to do crochet, you could scroll and be like, oh, this is just a normal video, but it's not, right? It's somebody that's trying to sell something, and 19 million people, I could only imagine how many sales this person got. And the only thing I would do differently is probably add like a little call to action in the description, but you don't really know if it's going to pop off in the beginning. But again, she probably did some other call to actions later on with little, responding to comment videos. But again, this is just a really, really good example of what I mean by this. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Again, you want to make sure that you guys are putting yourself in the place of your target audience and the people that are actually going to be buying your stuff. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that we are making sales and generating sales. We don't really care too much about the views, but if we can create hot traffic with our content, lead them into their website, you're going to be seeing so many more sales, and it's going to convert a lot better than just making a super, brain rot video that's going to get 50 million views, but no one's really going to buy. So if you guys did find any sort of value within this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're going to try and go for 2K subs soon. We're about to hit that. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, my name's Kevin. I do organic drop shipping, and we're just trying to level up here. Also, guys, if you guys do want to work with me personally, I am looking to take on some creators for my brands. So I'm going to be leaving a Google Doc sheet in the description below. Make sure you guys do answer every single question with honesty, because I am looking for advanced organic drop shippers that know how to make good videos. And again, take this as an opportunity to learn from me specifically, because you guys are going to be working one-on-one with me. So again, if you guys are interested, I'm going to be dropping that Google Doc sheet in the description below. And with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for the video. Super, super locked in this Q4. I've been grinding every single day, currently running up 3 brands at the moment. And you guys should be too. This is a really big opportunity for anybody that's looking to make a bag right before, this year ends. So make sure to lock in and, really just focus on things that are going to be important to your success. Put all that bullshit aside, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.